Welcome to Twilight Crown. Not quite sure if you can just see like a light bulb here. I'm Silver. Hope everyone is safe and healthy as always. So in this video I've got to do my home enchanted protection barrier, but I do it the normal way, but there's also there's many different recipes that I have for it. Now in my current place I have animals and wildlife that are like the other night, for instance, there's wild cats and that actually come up to my window. So there's, for the obvious reasons, I don't put in the protection barrier outside my home pins, needles, thorns, broken glass, broken mirrors, things like that, nails, like drawing pins, because obviously, you know, I don't want to hurt that. I could never forgive myself. But what I do is I make a separate charm witch's bottle that hangs directly in the window where the barrier goes round. I have done video on it previously. I do make a big jar of it. It's run out. It's coming up in a few days to do it again, so I'm going to get that ready. So it's basically a charm witch's ball which has many things in it, and the enchanted protection barrier. And with this barrier, this particular one, I mean, like any one that you use, you put it around your property. I'm in an apartment, you know, like a block of flats, so it's a bit difficult, but what I do is you can this barrier gives you a protection of at least like over arm's length and over again. So I don't just put it along my windows and I put it everywhere, and it also gives me that protection from that far out as well. And then round my barrier, round the side, the circumference of the house, and then I come inside and do that. And also the one a bit better now. So the first thing that I've got in here is my own brick dust from my home. That's the first and foremost, because it's the barrier of what you're protecting. The next thing is my personal thing. Now this is what I've mentioned many times. I spoke about Ursula Kemp, the Witch of Essex. I've actually visited in my past videos the cage where they kept and hung many witches, which is just down the road to me. And also there is a crossroads there, which I will be visiting to leave some things for Papa next Monday. There is a big priory there, and Henry VIII, his animals are still on the land. He has deers and things there. I collect from the crossroads, and I also collect from the priory itself. So if you Google St Joseph Priory, you'll see the size of the walls that actually protected this priory and the people inside for hundreds and hundreds of years. And this is the dust from that. I do have another big chunk, but I will be also going to get some more. So this is Priory Dust. And as you can imagine, the Priory Dust doesn't need much enchanting, but I like to also put my energies into it. And also my breath. The next thing I'm going to put in some rosemary. It smells absolutely beautiful. Okay. So I'm going to put some magical sand in. Now I'm going to have to use it from my other jar because there's not going to be enough in this pot for what I need in here. Okay. So the next thing I'm going to put in is some chamomile. This is my own fresh chamomile that I've grown myself. It's good for protection. this will be the witch's bottle, the charm bottle, and this will contain different things that, like the pins, the needles, the glass, the mirrors, that can hurt, and thorns and things. So that will be held and hung up just inside my window. I also have lots of different things next to my front door also. So the next thing I'm going to put into here is, for the obvious reasons, eyebright. Then what I do is, once this mixture is all made, I'll transfer some of this, after this has been blessed and charged and left on the altar. I will take some of this, fill this up, and then I will fill this up with also other ingredients. There's also a tiny little bit of red dragon's blood in here, which is not something I've put into the barrier before, but it was in there previously from a previous working, which is always protective also. Okay. So again, for the obvious reasons, sage. So this sage I'm using here is Californian white sage. This is a shop bought, a store bought, well not a stock, but a store bought, like online. I bought this one from online quite a while ago, before I started selling my own. Which I don't actually mind this. I like this one just for loosey scents and for workings. So there's about 3 or 4 different sages that I have, so this one's good for things like this. Enchanted knitting now. Okay, my next ingredient is peppercorns, black peppercorns. Just make sure you're not steaming up there. Is that any better? Are you with me still? Okay. So. Okay, that banshee sound in the background is actually my immersion, extractor fan. So really I wouldn't need any of this. So like I've got a banshee in here. So my next ingredient is black witch cat salt. Now I'm going to have to get a bigger bottle over because there's not enough left in this. Okay, so this is black witch's salt. It says frog's breath on the bottle, which just smells beautiful. It's so beautiful. Some of it, that blend, some reminds me of some spicy aftershave. It's seriously yummy. So that needs no enchanting. Okay, so my next ingredient for this, I usually get habanero peppers. This is habanero sauce. I'm not going to put this in because it will just go to a goop. So I'm going to be using hot chili flakes. This one I will be using the sauce in the witch's bottle, but using it like that it's going to become pretty hard to be able to scatter and sprinkle. A good big 2 spoonfuls of hot chili flakes. Be careful not to take a big deep breath in. Okay, so now to this, I am going to add my ancestors and certain personal people to me. I think you're going to go off. Okay, so yeah, personal things, ancestors, graveyard dirt, which is in here. There is also many teeth in here as well. I will obviously not be showing you for obvious reasons, but that will be added also. So I'm just going to pause you. No enchanted needed. Okay, so I've got 2 more ingredients that I will share with you that goes in. The rest again are private. You can also, if you've got black cat oil, war oil, anything like that, you can add if you wish, just a couple of drops, not so it goes gloopy, because you won't have, you know, it just be in blobs around everywhere. So my next ingredient is going to be crushed amethysts. Yeah, crushed amethyst for protection, obviously. Smells absolutely delish. Okay, so give you a little look, see. Have a little butchers of that. Can you actually see it? It just looks so nice. It smells so nice. Okay, so my last ingredient, there. My last ingredient is snake skin. Probably one of the most protective things that I've put in here, apart from graveyard dirt of my ancestors and certain people. I'm not going to go on about the certain people that are in here, but they're very, very protective, and actually worldwide known. And I'm going to stop there. Known for their protectiveness. So I'm going to put a nice big hunk of snake skin. I've just put the snake skin oil onto my Etsy account now. If anyone's interested, the snake skin oil isn't just for work-ins, it's not just charged, and triple moon blessed and things like that for workings. It is actually absolutely amazing for your hair. It's all organic. It's got vitamin E, jojoba, herbs, and Google it. Google snake oil for your skin, for skin complaints, even for pain. So, in goes the snake skin. Which definitely doesn't need enchanting. But once I have added what needs to be added off camera, I will be, as I did before, a drop of my blood is going to go in here also, and you don't have to do that. That's what I do because it's protecting for me. It's specifically for some specific reasons. Okay, so that's all that goodness. I'll also be putting my breath into it again and doing some chanting. And then I'll be transferring the section needed over into my Charm Witches bottle. And then other things will be added to here. I was going to actually, I didn't know if I was going to have time, I was going to show, it'll have to be in another video now, another protection, it's a protection barrier still, but it's a smoke and incense, if anybody's interested in that. So I'm going to finish this off. I hope that anyone who's watched this enjoyed it, and it was a bit informative for you if you want to make yourself some very powerful home protection barrier and incense, and also the charm if you're the same and you've got animals that you think, you know, well, if you've got animals, your own pets, or just think about the animals and things outside, you don't want them getting pins and nails and things in their little paws and their pads. Do the same thing. Put all your protective stuff, like a normal witch's bottle, that hangs in the window. And there's more than enough powerful things in there to do the job, believe me. So, that being said, I'm going to sign off. Can I also just ask once more, I know a lot of my viewers are not actually subscribed to my channel. If you're watching this video and you're not subscribed to my channel, may I please ask that you just go and subscribe and tap the notification bell, just for more upcoming videos, and also tap like if you like the video. Please stay safe, look after yourself, and blessed be, guys.